This is Sky. Welcome to Sky's Intuition and another intuitive energy reading for you today. Thank you, Divine, for the light that you shine upon me. Thank you for shining that light through me and letting it be a beacon. And may that light be a shield of protection against any of my enemies and those that oppose your message through me or try to block me in any way. Thank you, Divine, for your collective message. Okay. I just wanted to let everybody know that this past week's Patreon Gypsy / Hobo individual readings, masculine, feminine readings are up and they're loaded. So feminines, yours are up there too. A ring. A ring. Now that could be a ring of people, a few months from now. Ooh. Hey, sabotage. Ooh. Alert, forgery. Forgery ring? I don't know. Over $100,000. Whoa. Whoa. The song Romeo and Juliet by Dire Straits. I looked up the lyrics. I read them for the feminines that were in or are in twin flame journeys I just was compelled to do that. So, but you can listen to that song by Dire Straits. It's called Romeo and Juliet. Listen to it on YouTube with the lyrics, or you can read the lyrics, but, it touched me. It touched me. Certain songs touch me. Endangered species, rare. Okay, so a ring is very rare, or you're very rare, and somebody wants to put a ring on it, increase. They even more so. Something increases a few months from now. Sabotage. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Viktor Frankl. So, I don't know. We'll see. Forgery, murder plot. Whoa. Why am I getting this? Is crazy, man. And the clue is right in front of you, over $100,000. A clue is right in front of you about a murder plot, though, or who was involved. Might be pictures on your mantle. You don't even know. Real estate. Grandfather. So a grandfather may have left somebody some real estate holdings. A few months from now, you may be hearing about it. Arrest warrant, or somebody's grandfather may have a warrant out for their arrest. You and me, babe, how about it? Juliet. Celebrate. Maybe were they celebrating from this forgery, or are you being celebrated? Warlock, no, I guess. Warlock. There's a warlocky in front of you. Do we want to leave it at 3? Yeah, we do. Okay, 6th house, service. How you work, how you self-care, and how you care about others, your health and routine. Okay, I don't want to end it on the Warlock, but hopefully the other cards will help us with that. See what's going on, Divine. Oh, wait. Yeah, we'll use these. Song is like going around and around in my head. Juliet. Evil eye. Somebody's evil eye and a love offer. Maybe that's why. Maybe somebody's playing that song over and over again. It's a very sweet, bittersweet song. It's kind of notebooky. You know, it'll make you think of a notebook. A rich girl. Somebody gave a love offer to a rich girl. Okay. And somebody's imprisoned. Now this rich girl may be going to in prison or something, I don't know, or is imprisoned by this offer. You know, sometimes you don't know what it's like looking on the surface when you should be looking like, okay, what do I got to do for that? You know? No, I want to give you half of whatever. Yeah, well, what are you expecting from me? You know, you got to find out. Okay, rings. Ice Queen, so maybe an Ice Queen has a ring or something about a ring with an Ice Queen. Maybe they got engaged and they were kind of cold, like, I don't care. Oh, no. It says Ice Queen. That's the only reason why I'm saying it. Like, aren't you so happy you're engaged? Oh, I don't care. A few months from now, maybe an Ice Queen is getting engaged. Or an air sign feminine. Abuse. Oh, no. Oh, no. The abuse a few months from now. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Sabotage and destruction? What is going on here? We're going to get to the bottom of this. Alert forgery. Somebody was alerted to a forgery. A Jezebel. Jezebel signing your name. Taking money over 100K they took out of the bank. Maybe they bought a ring for over $100,000. Good Lordy. That'd be some ring. Okay. Over 100K. What's going on? Abundance. Over $100,000. Abundance. Somebody forged your name for over $100,000. Or it's just like adding up how much total, because it's over. So I think they signed your name on a lot of things, okay? One of them may be real estate. Endangered species, rare. Collective is rare. False narrative. Somebody's saying that you're an endangered species or that, I don't know. This to me looks like prejudiced, stereotyping, prejudice, discrimination, bigotry. Somebody's spreading a false narrative about you being rare. I don't know what that means. Thoughts. Somebody's thoughts are increasing with regards to you. When we are no longer able to change the situation, challenge change yourself, Viktor Frankl. It's about a wedding, a marriage. This is somebody who's getting married because they told somebody something about you, maybe a rare disease or something here. I don't know. They said something about you to get a wedding offer because look, that ring, this Ice Queen's ring, see the ring? Okay, let me show you all. She's displaying it on her finger now. Okay? We married. Murder plot. What? Well, what does that have to do with murdering somebody, though? Blocked. No access. Okay? So forget it. Forget trying to plot somebody's demise. It ain't gonna happen. Somebody tried to forge your signature, Jezebel, and maybe that's what they said about you to get your money. Well, now they're blocked. Something's blocked. Manipulation. Clue is right in front of you. Somebody's manipulating these clues so that someone doesn't, first it's over there, then it's over there, then it's over there, then it's over there. They're doing this juggling to get you like where you don't know something, to sabotage you maybe, or abuse you. This is abuse. They did it to achieve real estate. This is abuse, unprecedented abuse. Priestess, grandfather. Okay, so you have I don't know, something about your grandfather, priestly or something, or your grandfather might have left you something if you're a high priestess. This person sabotaged this commitment. Somebody's expecting an arrest warrant, maybe for you or for this Jezebel. I don't know. First of all, I have to be able to wrap my head around it and understand it to forgive it. I'm not lying. I'm just saying, I can accept it. But forgiveness I give to God, because my mortal mind cannot wrap my head around why somebody would do this, what they're thinking, the teacher used to say in grade school, put your thinking cap on. Celebrate. You're getting some kind of message about a celebration, or that somebody is celebrating, or you're shocked, or somebody is shocked that they can't murder you, or that this forgery isn't going through. Oh. Warlock. This is a priest, somebody who claims to be a priest. They're a warlock priest. Something about a gift, emotionally unstable. Your ancestors are stepping in. Somebody mishandled a gift and they abused it. And your ancestors that can be trusted are bringing in a divine masculine. I don't know. Somebody here is trying to pretend that they're a divine masculine and knows all they want to do is lick it up. Lick it up. Oh, I tell you right now, lick it up. This person's nasty. They want you. They somehow think that you're going to believe that they're noble in some way. Okay? This person needs to give themselves unconditional love. It says introspection and unconditional love. So first they have to love themselves, even knowing, like you had to, when you went through your dark night of the soul, you had to look at yourself, and say, I know these things about me and I accept the part I played. And this person in your life, your history of your life, the role you played. This person doesn't want to accept the role they played in the history of their life and how things turned out for them. They want to come in and snooker you up to kill you, okay? And then manipulate some pictures to achieve this real estate. They're crazy. It ain't never going to happen. Ain't never going to get it. Never gonna get these people have look the twisted. These people have twisted minds. What's this ice queen talking about here? Change. Dance card. Transformation is inevitable and necessary. Embrace change ahead. So something changed with a ring for this ice queen. A few months from now, somebody's going to get sad news of an abuse. Something was abused. If they abused some privilege, maybe they had a ring and somebody's taking it back. Sabotage, a new boo. Okay? Something they want to destroy, a new relationship. This might be somebody that you don't care for anymore, that maybe you were engaged to or married to or whatever, that was abusive. And so they wanted to sabotage a new relationship for you and destroy it. Changes again, changes. Forgery alert. I don't know if somebody was signing something for you, saying that you changed, that you turned into a Jezebel. What? Or they want to send somebody in. They're just constantly abusive. These are abusive people. Narcissists are abusive people. They just are by nature, because any achievement you get is nothing. They will downplay, but every achievement they get is like, whoa, we gotta have a part. You know, you constantly have to look up to them. They can never look, baby, you could never look me in the eye. They can't look you in the eye. They can't. They just can't. You know, because they don't see you as an equal. And if they have to put their head down and be humbled by you, they will spin their gears for the rest of their lives trying to make you pay for whatever they did. What's this abundance? Yearning. Somebody wants you because they need 100 grand for something here. They sabotage something here. Maybe they signed for a check here that didn't belong to them for the streets. Yeah, false narrative that you were for the streets and actually you were very rare. This person's an idiot. We don't, I shouldn't say that, but idiot, it is the ego. Okay? This is somebody who has a very distorted ego. They don't see themselves doing anything wrong when they hurt somebody. Look, thoughts. Somebody here, justice. You're thinking of justice, and this person's trying to think of a way to sabotage you. They want to abuse you some more. Well, I want to spread the news that if it feels this good getting used, somebody wants to use you up. You just keep on using me until you use me up. They're in a commitment, have a child, or this is a child from the commitment. Okay, this is abusive all the way around. Something about child abuse, I'm sorry to say. No access blocked, pregnancy test unsure, pregnancy scare positive negative, murder plot. Jezebel came in and said, I'm pregnant. They were telling everybody they had a new boo, maybe. And this person, look, they wanted something here. They wanted out of it. Being manipulated or manipulating someone over top of manipulation, murder plot. So they were manipulating this for the money. They were manipulating. The clue is right in front of you. A manipulator. Somebody that you know is a manipulator is involved in this in some way for real estate. Message. Yeah, they wanted to get a message of achievement that they achieved some kind of, you're going to get possibly a message because here's that message and celebrate. So, and achievement. So you're probably going to get a message about real estate here. Grandfather, priestess. Why are they? Wisdom. Yeah. Something that you inherited from your grandfather in the form of wisdom. Access the knowledge and experience within you. Wisdom comes from reflection and learning from past experiences. Yeah, this is, again, another message. Postcards from the edge. This is justice. Somebody's expectation of a wish that there's a arrest warrant out for you or for someone. I don't know. But somebody's got an arrest warrant there, or they're expecting it. Joyful union, but instead somebody's getting the message that some kind of union has taken place with you and somebody new. Maybe. misguided priest. They're going to say they were misguided. This warlock. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. They signed your name here. Called you Jezebel. Then what they're telling people is that you must have changed. So now they want to come and manipulate and control this murder plot and come in as, I want to be your part. If you're a high priestess, they want to come in and say, I want to be your high priest. Do not watch evil. Do not listen to evil. Do not speak evil. You are happily single. Don't listen to what these people say. Don't listen. They want to come in and say, oh, I've seen the light. And the light has certainly seen you, hasn't it now? I mean, this is as ridiculous as it sounds now, this is the stuff in the past that you possibly used to fall for and be like, oh, they've changed. They've changed. Yeah. Now this person wants to marry you and stuff because, and they might even have a child. I don't know if they have a child, but something with child abuse or something with abuse here. Abuse of a partner, abuse of a child. But you have a new book coming in, and that's going to, they want to destroy that and sabotage that by coming in and saying, I've changed. So have I. Thank you very much. Change, ice clean. See? Yeah. This is something that somebody sabotaged with a pregnancy, or somebody wants to tell you that they love you, and you're just like, no, they want to come in with a ring. A few months from now, sad news. Divine, what is this sad news about? You moved on from the abuse. A few months from now, you're going to be moving on. You're not available you're not this person's punching bag. That just because they can't get their mind right, and just because they can't, they have resentment in their heart, hate in their heart, they blame everything on you. And you're getting out from under this. New boo. This is a shock. Somebody's trying to destroy something here before it gets off the ground because of this forgery alert for this pentacle. It's changing. Somebody here, they signed your name to something, and now they want, I don't know, either they want to come into somebody new, or they want to sabotage anybody new that comes to you because they want you to see them as a changed, a new changed person. Really, they're King of Swords yearning for over $100,000, or somebody has to pay the courts, the King of Swords, over $100K, but somebody here is looking for money for the streets. They might have signed a loan for over $100,000. This could be a mortgage banker. The King of Swords could be the sheriff, could be anybody. This is some confusion with this false narrative that people started about you. Yeah, justice. Somebody's trying to defend themselves in court, and they think that the way that they're going to do this is by coming and giving you a love offer, and that you'd be so thrilled to have it after they stole money from you and tried to kill you. You'd be like, I'm going to sleep with somebody that already put a murder plot on my head. I'm going to be in the same house. No, I don't even want to be on the same street with somebody that has plotted my murder. Same town. Please. Somebody's burned with a child and they're married. And they want to come in and con you into thinking that they're going to marry you, and they're not. They are not. They're already married. And they will say, no, I'm not, or we're divorced. They'll tell you anything that you need to hear to believe, because this person wanted to get even, so they came out with this pregnancy test. pregnancy scare out of anger, and now they don't have any access with you. You changed. You're like, take your anger somewhere else. Being manipulated, so when someone doesn't want you to see them for what they're trying to pull. Well, I'm going to tell you what they're trying to pull, because they ain't going to do it no more. Somebody wants to send you an apology or a loving message. They want to achieve this for the sake of this real estate. They stole your money, bought real estate. Or you got money in real estate, or somehow or another your name is attached to this real estate or this money that they used to get it, or on the mortgage deed, whatever. And they feel the way that they're going to get out of defrauding you is by coming in and giving you some kind of offer here. Wisdom, grandfather, emperor. Okay? Your grandfather is like in the house. Patriarch, somebody's grandfather is. And here is the wish, the high priestess. Somebody is expecting their wish. There's a warrant out for their arrest as well, but they're trying to get, I don't know if they want you to have a warrant out for your arrest. I don't even know how that's possible anymore, but they do want to they're expecting this wish to come true, and in the meantime, there's a warrant out for their arrest for some abuse, either child or with their spouse. Some celebration somebody is paying for. Empress, misguided. This warlock, priest, somebody's mother, grandmother, pregnant. They got misguided by a pregnancy. Somebody paid for this. Here we have the pregnancy again out of sex, when really the King of Cups is the dad. Whoever the King of Cups is the father of this pregnancy. There he is, King of Cups. Scorpio energy I'm feeling. Could be Pisces or Cancer. Ace of Wands is sex. Page of Cups is pregnancy. Okay? So, I don't know. But what does this have to do with you? What does this have to do with you? Because of this Ten of Pentacles. They've been supporting somebody off your greens. Off your money. And they've been acting like, oh, I don't have to work. I got, I'm independent, or I'm in real estate, or something here. Somebody may try to propose something to you as well. Maybe they want your wisdom. They want to be a priest with you. Get the heck out of here. Mm-hmm. What is this Ace of Cups divine? Yeah, this is competition. Somebody was competing for this love offer, and they needed to change things around to get this ring, this Ice Queen, to get a ring. Put a ring on it. Look. Somebody moved on. Somebody got sad news. Something with abuse a few months ago. Somebody wants to get away with this. They abused you, and they want to get away with it for the coin. For the coin. Here's the Tower. Somebody here may be waiting for a child. They're shocked that somebody here is pregnant, maybe a new boo, which destroyed and sabotaged something for someone, or they feel that way. Another child, children, or in the past, somebody did this. They introduced somebody to somebody new to sabotage you, kind of thing. Well, look, let's be honest. If this person had any respect for you whatsoever, it wouldn't have mattered at all. Maybe this person did you a favor by showing you how shallow this person truly was when it came to you. Look, there's a lot of information. They signed a lot of papers for your money. See, 8, they signed a lot of documents, forged your name on a lot of stuff. They forged your name on a lot of stuff and then took off. Maybe even a car. This Queen of Swords also wants to give you some kind of weak apology, but that's because now they want a piece of the money. Now that it's over $100,000, everybody, it's an abundance of money these people stole, and they may be getting caught. And it's like, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, what do you want from me? Okay, you're sorry. What do you want from me? What amazes and astounds me is that this is stuff you would never even do to these people. There's the Queen of Swords again. They're confused about this false narrative they heard that you were for the streets. Yeah. This person gave this, did they give this pregnant, they gave this so-called fake pregnant person who said you were a Jezebel over $100,000. Okay. That maybe was yours. Okay. Now they're look, and they're in the courts. Somebody's in the courts. Look, both ways. They're both slanted in the. See? It's going to the people. Going to the people. This is going to the people. They're paying people to defend them. Paying people to say things that aren't necessarily true. And people want more money. I think. What's this 10 of Wands? You're like, hey, wait a minute. You never said I had to keep going back and forth to court. Pay my gas. You never said blah, 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 whatever. What's this overwhelming 10 of Wands? Yeah, you were overwhelmed by something. This person was married and had a child already, possibly a little girl. And you just like said, no, that's enough. I've had enough. You could still see in the same direction, right? You let go of the burden and you walked away. You changed yourself. This person wasn't going to change. Somebody sabotaged you by having a child or something to that effect, but they did it. They stole your money and then decided to get pregnant to keep this person. This person's angry that they were fooled with this pregnancy test. Possibly murder plot may not be flesh and blood per se, but to end you from this person's field of vision. You know, somebody that because they're pregnant, judgment here. Someone doesn't want you to see that they're manipulating something here. They want to come back. Clue is right in front of you now. What's this Knight of Cups? I'm sorry you were tricked, but hey, you know what? You wouldn't have gotten tricked if you knew what to do with your dick. I mean, come on. Or other way around, or you're squatch. You're crutch. You know? Somebody from the family is going to apologize. You're achieving this. Or they're coming in with a proposal for this real estate because this is going to you. This is a group of people. Collaboration with the boss who has wisdom, a grandfather's wisdom. They have the wisdom of a grandfather when it comes to this high priestess. It's something here that's like the King Solomon when he had to make that. Look, somebody wants to come in and have sex with a high priestess, and they have before they go to jail. They're expecting or they want to get something, they want to turn it around, and that you, how stupid is this? You defrauded yourself. Forgery alert, and there's a Jezebel. How can that be possible? These guys think too much into the abuse mind. How am I going to screw them over now? How am I going to screw them over now? Every day. How am I going to screw them over today? How am I going to mess with them today? Take a break. Your health is waning. These are people that aren't the healthiest people. Never mind mentally, but physically. As we've seen with previous readings. So why? Oh, ooh, excuse me, I just sneezed. What is this page of Pentacles about? Joyful union, celebration, justice. I'm telling you, they're getting this message that they got to pay the court. They're not even going to give you anything personally. They got to submit to the court. That's what they're finding out. And also, too, that they have no access to you because the court isn't allowing it, because the court has uncovered that there's some nefarious, a murder plot or something, some scheme to end you. Okay, so the courts it maybe told them not to be around you. You do not have to be in court for the courts to say who this person is not to be around. They're not to come around you. Oh, look. They want to make you afraid of something? Why? What's going on with the Empress here, Divine? Yeah, somebody was talking about like a little premature, and this warlock was misguided by this pregnancy that's not even, I don't know what they were told, but they regret that they lied on an Empress, that's for sure. They regret that they lied or stole from an Empress. Could be a Queen of Wands, could be a Sagittarius. Somebody is mortified that they did this, that they married somebody who ruined their life or did this to ruin their life for money. Money comes and goes, man. I don't want to be stuck with nobody that I don't want to be around. No, thank you. This is getting long. I'm going to get we'll get some tokens, some telltale tokens. What's that called? My little buttons. Divine, let's close this up. Somebody here prematurely announced that they were going to go back with you and take care of this forgery, that it wasn't going to be a big deal because you would take them back and cover their butt. And that's not what is happening here. Yeah, let's see. We have the sun, Leo energy, something. And their hands are in a lot of things. 41, that's the octopus. Number 41, 19 was the first number. So some awareness about somebody in a lot of different things. They could be in the movies, number 84, or somebody could be taking movies or videos. It could be somebody that's a platform taking videos. Like, you know. Okay, so here's a signature, forgery or something. 98, a signature. Or 86, I'm sorry. Somebody's signature. 117, 137, something's slow and coming, but when it comes, you'll know, you'll hear it. It's coming with a lot of thunder. And it is protection because this is like the elephants from India. There's African elephants, there's elephants from India. This is an Indian elephant. It has the covered seat on the saddle on the top. So it's some form of protection. Number 7, the chariot or the car. So this is somebody who wants to run over your car and wants to get you in a car accident. Number 129, this is the beach, vacation, beach. And number 23, and then we do have the house, real estate. So this house may be by the beach, maybe a beach house or by water. Then we have number 89, bat. Somebody is bat crap crazy. Number 77, a dark entity, test pattern, subliminals, dark subliminals. Somebody's doing it at night. Number 18, there's the moon. They're doing it at night. 120, Cancer, dark Cancer. I hate when I see dark Cancers because this is also a Virgo, a dark Virgo, 122. Dark Cancer, dark Virgo. What else is new? A dark Taurus, 118. No more, I love you. Number 143, I love you. These are all dark, 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 dark people that maybe had love for, their idea of love is very dark. Number 49, this is a phone call, a dark phone call. This person I told you wants to come back. They're the antichrist. Number 83, the devil is the author of confusion. Look they're the antichrist. Leave them alone. Don't talk on the phone to these people. They're the devil is the author of confusion. They're coming in to try and confuse an issue here when it's clearly this King of Swords, air sign masculine, was given a false narrative to give them some money because you walked away. Whatever. That's what happened. But now they're finding out that it was all a lie, and they're bringing this back up. This person signed for stuff that was never theirs, possibly with a Jezebel energy that is somehow pregnant, or their mother, or the mastermind. This person is a warlock priest, and they're getting caught up. Don't let them come in and tell you, ooh, because they started it. Let it in with them. Move on, it's saying here. That they're getting caught for everything they did against you with this forgery. Especially for this that they used to buy this real estate for their family and their new baby. And here's this, not for nothing. I mean, you can't take it out on the pregnant woman. She doesn't know any better. She's like going, oh, he's so wonderful. He bought me a house and we're going to have a baby, and he bought me a ring. And he did it all because he forged your signature and stole from you. Or he got somebody to do that. Okay? Or this other person knew all along that if they abused you enough, you'd walk away and they could, that you would wish for them back. Nah, I wish for you to go to jail. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. Please come back, hit the bell icon if you so choose. I would love to have you back here. You're always invited. New, returning subscribers, please don't make the story your situation or the situation your circumstance, and I'll see you again soon. Peace.